Okay. Hello. Hey, Casey. So I took notes, and I'm also gonna pull some cards. So I don't know how deep this is gonna go, but I did write some things down. Once again, I took some notes. If you want to take a deep breath, you can. You don't have to. But one, two, three. And then another breath. One, two, three. Coolio. Okay. So, one thing that I wrote down, one thing that was really big, um, was acceptance from the Soul's Journey deck. Um, I already pulled cards. I pulled a bunch of Oracle cards and whatnot. And the acceptance card came out, and it was really cool because I asked, and as I was shuffling before I turned it over, it was like I heard acceptance, and then I turned it over, and I was like, acceptance. So I like can't see it, but I like circled it. I circled a lot of things, but I circled that one specifically because it seemed like a pretty big thing. So like accepting the things that we cannot change, accepting people for who they are, you know. Another thing I wrote down was distractions galore. Oop, ooh, that's cool. Okay, we're gonna keep that. That's cool. Ooh, okay. Um, okay. So I wrote distractions galore, and you asked specifically about love, and so this I was thinking about love when I like was writing this stuff down. Um, but distractions in the sense of like from the things that are most important to you. Um, like I feel like if you were to write down the things that were most important to you, um, you would probably be able to see very clearly what was a distraction and what was not. Um, we have the Ace of Swords, the Sun card, the Emperor, and the Eight of Cups was the original first card that came out, and then all of these came out secondary. This was the original card that came out. I was just gonna pull one card, but then stuff happened. Um, so this Emperor could be you. We could pretend it's you. You know, sitting on your throne, doing your thing. I'm gonna cough. I had to cough. But yeah, this Emperor could be you, or it could be somebody else. Once again, you asked about love. So if this were to be love, this would be someone who has their stuff together, who has their life together. You know, like a house, car, all that good stuff. They probably have people on their payroll, if I can speak. You know what I mean? Also, let me hold on. Hello. Um, I never know how to place this properly. Okay. Hopefully that's better. I don't know. Hopefully you can hear me. I know the audio is not that great sometimes. Um, but yeah, this Emperor could be somebody else, but generally it's somebody who has their stuff together. You know, we could pull more on that energy, see what's going on. We have the Queen of Goblets, a sassy diva. The High Priestess. This could be a male. This could be a female. Um, Gender is tricky with tarot. I don't really um, do much gendered stuff, but it is a queen, so it is a feminine energy. Um, Clarifying for the Emperor. So yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, the Judgment. Someone who's very hard on themselves. Someone who's very critical on themselves, I guess. What's this Ace of Swords? When it comes to love, when it comes to also another thing I wrote down because of this deck was free yourself. The Romance Angels deck. That's something I wrote down for you. So like you could be freeing yourself from some sort of connection, and like I don't know, be proud of yourself for doing that. We have the Moon card, the Star, for clarification for the Ace of Swords. So I guess there's like something coming to the surface, something coming to light, something being revealed. Also, technically, ooh, that's cool. We have the moon and the sun out. Also, the star, which is technically, the sun is a star. They're kind of technically like, you know, and then it's funny because they are like sister signs, Leo and Aquarius. Anyways, Miss Gemini, what's going on for love? What's happening? What kind of energies do we need to be aware of? Once again, the distraction energy is calling to me. Distractions galore. That's literally what I wrote. Um, Also, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. That was one of the cards that came out. Um, yeah, for the star to come out, like the sun, like there is very bright energy here. Whether or not you realize it, we have the Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, but you might be holding yourself back to some degree. We're supposed to be talking about love, so I'm sorry that we're talking about other things. This is just gonna be a private video just for you, unless you want me to make it public. But I said your name a few times, and I wasn't supposed to do that. So, um, but yeah, the Nine of Cups comes out. That's really good. I think that came out when I was pulling cards for you before, recently. And the Magician, yeah, making our dreams come true, making our desired reality. We have the Sun card again, also with the Devil. Once again, that distraction energy, the temptation energy. And I said recently in someone's live, like as long as you balance out the bad habits with like healthy habits, it balances itself out. You know what I mean? Also, the Three of Pentacles. You said the Three of Pentacles was following you. We have the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Right underneath that is the Temperance card, the Hierophant. You're working with someone who might be a little difficult. It's kind of what I'm getting. Or maybe working with someone who's not super difficult, but there's an energy of working with someone, collaborating. Um, Maybe we'll collaborate. No, I'm kidding. Don't let me tease. Um, uh, the Magician, the Sun, and the Devil. That's actually minus the Devil. Looks really nice. This is somebody who's like really just like they're in their creative energy. They're like really doing the gosh darn thing. In the sense of uh, love, though, this is kind of sus. Um, okay, in regards to love, there could be a lot of I don't know, like holding back. I don't know. You could do whatever you want to do, but I feel like that's not really a good idea. If you genuinely like someone, if you genuinely want to be with someone and like partner with someone, you have to be on the same team. You have to be communicating with them and etc. etc. That's kind of what I get with the Ace of Swords now that I sit with that for a little bit. In regards to love, um, I don't know. I really don't love doing love readings. I wasn't super excited when you said I want a love reading, because love is a distraction. Lots of things are distractions. Once again, distractions galore. You don't have to agree with that. Don't let me impose my beliefs onto you. But you know what I mean? Does that resonate? Does that track? Um, Once again, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. I'm going to just go through these cards that we already have here because these are actually really powerful cards. Once again, when I usually read for you, you have pretty interesting energy. Um, Look how happy the Sun card looks. He's so happy. Sun card. The Sun card is about creativity. Also, it came out twice, technically. This is also the Sun card. But yeah, the Sun card is about creativity. It's about passion. It's about being seen. It's about warmth, positivity, optimism, all that stuff. Um, what does Casey need to hear right now? Also, Red Forgive was one of the cards. Like Forgiveness was a card that came out. And Let Them Go Tree. So that could be relevant in some regard to like somebody that you're trying to let go of, somebody you're trying to disconnect from. Um, okay, what's going on? What does Casey need to know in regards to love? Oh, we have the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. So I guess the energy of balance. I don't know what you do in your free time. I'm not necessarily. I don't know. But I feel like generally I do believe in charity. But a while ago, there was a creator on TikTok that was saying that basically, when you I